right. Well, it didn't say anything. It doesn't say anything yet. I'm on my phone trying to see it, and I don't see anything yet. It just says waiting for Dr. Delay. Okay. All right. Hey, folks. I'm trying to get this squared away. So far, it's still 0-0. I'm hanging up with the Dr. Delay here in a second. Are you good?
Yeah, well, I'll be able to see the chat, so leave your phone out to see the chat.
Okay. All right. That's what I'll do then. All right. I'll see you. Thank you.
Look.
All right. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right, folks. Again, I apologize. Trying to get all this stuff squared away. I got to leave my phone on here so I can see the chat. Which means I've got to zip that. All right. Put that there. Luckily, I'm the only one in the chat right now. Okay, here we are, Jacksonville State and Florida International University. Jacksonville on the 40, or I'm sorry, Florida is on the 46. Throw it across the middle to about the 41. Dallas Payne, the big tight end, number 0, picks up the first down. Hola, viene, ¿cómo estás? I am substituting for the doctor. All right, I'm not sure if I have everything squared up right. Oh, I got to fix something on my picture here so you guys can see. Let's see. Hold on. Let's shrink my picture here. Hold on a second. All right, Payne is down to the 31. It looks like he might be short. No, they're going to give him another first down. Trying to fix the screen here. Seeing trying to fix something with the pixels. Trying to make my picture smaller. There we go. Okay. All right, so you should be able to see a little more of the screen here in a second. Hoping. All right, 1st and 10, ball on the 31-yard line. Going to be running up the middle. He's got some room, number 5, down inside the 10, down to the 4-yard line. FIU opening drive. Doing that was Owens. All right, I see that the screen is now fixed. So Owens up the middle. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. Handing off back again inside the 4. Down to about the 3.5 was Owens. 2nd and goal for FIU. Seth, how you doing? All right, handoff again off the left side. Oh, no. Inside. Did he score? They gave him the touchdown off the left side. Owens, 3.5 yards. FIU on the board. Cajun Owens. That drive was all him. He was just willing his way to the end zone. Right off the left side. Got through about 3 tacklers. All right, PAT attempt. And the snap. The kick is up. It is good. FIU 7. Jacksonville State 0. KJ Owens, 4 carries, 39 yards, and a touchdown on the opening drive. All right, this is a little bit different setup from when I was here over the summer doing baseball games, so I apologize. Got to remember to look at the camera. Hi, how you doing? I am Triskaideka, subbing in for the doctor. He does know a lot more about college football and football right now in general. So unless we were doing something from the 80s or 90s, I'd have it, but we're not, unfortunately. But here we go, 7-0. All right, those of you that are in the chat, thank you very much for signing in. What's Alabama quarterback doing? LOL against Eastern Illinois. I don't know all the answers to those questions. That's one thing I'm going to be lacking in the chat is one, because I don't know how to mess with all the computer work here. Two, my phone's less than 50%, so I'm not able to check a whole lot of stuff. I do have another backup phone. If my phone goes out, I can start using that one. So I apologize. I got here 20 minutes early, and I was doing everything right, but there was one screen that I had to shrink in order to get the broadcast, and I didn't remember how to do it, and I couldn't reach Dr. DeLay on the phone. Once I got him, I was good. So we have viene de León de México. Ella viene de Iguala, México. Tan lejos, pero muchas gracias por escuchar hoy. Ojalá te va bien. So, a little bit loud here. I'm going to turn this down. I don't know. I'm hoping that everything goes well for the second broadcast, which will be Pittsburgh and Georgia Tech. We'll try. All right, so we are back. Owens, again, basically ran half the way on that last drive, 68 yards. KJ Owens had more than half of them on his 4-yard rush. So we will see if Jacksonville State has an answer. FIU already with 5 wins. They have not had this many wins since 2019. Grant, number 16, is ready to kick it off from the 30-yard line. Here is the kick. It's up. And it lands inside the end zone. It is not going to be returned. So Jacksonville State will start at the 20-yard line. Chance, your regular doctor, is at a family thing. Who am I? I am Trisk, that guy that always chimes in and asks goofy questions on the chat. So sorry about that, Chance. All right, Jacksonville missed a 49-yard field goal on their last drive, but they were moving. All right, here it is off the left side, number 4. He's got some room to run. He's at the 40, cuts back to the 50, down inside the 45. Wow, 36 yards for number 4. I'll have to get you his name here in a second. That was just a straight sweep. He almost went out of bounds, cut back inside, took 3 guys to tackle him. So they're going to mark it at the 43. Cook back to pass off the right side. Number 5 does a flip. Number 6. Who is that? Lovely or Lonely? 7-yard completion is going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Going to have to move the speaker here so I can see a little better. All right, 2nd down and 3. Jacksonville State. We're just going to call them Jacksonville. He's going to pitch to the right, off the right. He's got some room to run, number 4, for a first down. That's Cook. Cook is number 4, and he's cooking. 1st and 10. Cook was the one who had that 36-yard run off the left side on 1st down on the first play. All right, here we go. Cam Cook, only FBS player with 1,300 yards and 20 receptions. All right, from the 29. Hands off to Cook again. He stutter steps, and they're going to tackle him right at the line. Maybe a gain of a half a yard, maybe 1. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. All right, Chris. Pretty funny there. I hope my son looks a lot better at 55 than I do. All right, here we go. It is 2nd down and 10. They didn't give him anything. He's going to drop back. He rolls up. He tosses it. It is touchdown! Jacksonville State, number 11, Johnson. Wow, 29 yards. Answers right back. They needed someone to step up. He just dropped back in the pocket, then stepped up in the pocket. Looked like he was going to run for a second, but threw it into the end zone. Johnson was right there. Touchdown. It is now 7-6. Krill just dropped back, rolled up, tossed it into the end zone. Little bit of switch here. 37 on for the PAT. Left-footed kick right down the middle, and we've got a 7-7 tie. All right, so first quarter, 5:22 left. We've got 7-7. All right, we've got some bots in here. I don't really know how to remove them, so I can try to remove some of them. If there are any other monitors out there, feel free to remove some of the bots. I was able to remove them one at a time. All right, what do we got here? God, it's the bots. Know how to handle the bots. Mods, help. Yes, if there are other mods, help me out here. But if not, I can do one at a time, maybe. All right, let's see. I don't want to mess anything up here. Game day scores. What do we got? NCAA. I don't want to click that button because then if I lose it, tell you what, let me see if I can go to my other phone here, and I might be able to get some scores on this one if there's any. What? What's going? Come on. All right, so okay, trying to work that out. All right, Nightbot, help me out. All right, let's see what we got. www.espn. Okay, .vom. .vom's not going to help me. Fingers are too fat, I guess, for the small phone. All right, just waiting here. All right, let's take a look at some stats here just from this game. Creed's already got 57 yards passing. Some of that on that first drive where they had the missed field goal. Cook's got 50 yards rushing. Most of that from this drive. Johnson has that one, the one catch this drive, and I guess one on the last drive. He's got 43 yards. FIU, Kazansky's got 29 yards passing, but K. Owens, he's got the 39 yards rushing. Yeah, he still got nothing here, so unfortunately I don't have a lot of... oh, my phone crystals here, my thing's cracked. Must be because I drop it all the time. All right, so we had 7-0 FIU. Then Jacksonville State answered. 5:09 left. Kickoff coming. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try to get the scores rolling for the college day. All right, here we go. Jacksonville State ready to kick it off. There's the kick. At the goal line, at the 2. Now at the 10, 15, cutting back to the 20, 25, 30. Stumbles across to the 32, but we've got laundry. That was number 3. Sequan Jean-Pierre. See what the flag is. Looks like it's going to be on the receiving team. So they're blaming the blocking. Special teams not out there enough to learn how to block. That is what the announcers say. Holding on the receiving team. That's going to drop them back inside the 15. All right, they're just going over the 29-yard touchdown pass from Creel. That was a nice pass into the back of the end zone. All right, FIU is going to start inside their 15, waiting on the exact spot. Oh, wow, they got it at the 20. That is a gift. All right, going back, Pizanski tosses it across the middle. Oh, in and out of the hands. In and out of the hands of number 7. Kyle McNeil could not hold on. Owens is on pace. He is 1,039 yards rushing this year. All right, Creel in the shotgun. Takes it. Takes the handoff. Rolls to his right. Tosses it. He's got a man at the 28. 29. That's number 4. Alex Perry. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. In the shotgun. Passes it. Oh! Oh, man. 18 was not even ready. We've got a flag. That isn't even fair. Fagans wasn't even there. It's going to be something against Jacksonville. They're going to review it. He was thinking the guy was going to catch it, so he dropped in. The guy didn't even try to catch the ball. Wow, that's going to be a personal foul if that holds. Yeah, according to what I saw there, Pizanski, he didn't even throw it correctly to the receiver. But I guess the defense came in and hit the guy anyway. So they're looking at it. There's the pass, totally missed. And the guy wasn't really paying attention. And he just kind of shoulder hits him. I'm looking to see if it wasn't head. So that's what they're saying. He's saying that because he left his feet and struck high, but it wasn't on the helmet. So it's still under review. They're saying that Fagans had a personal foul. They're saying targeting, launching, leaving the feet, a crouch followed by an upward forward motion. All right, the call's overturned, so no foul. They did not call on the foul. So it's going to be 4th down. Why they did that on 3rd and about a foot, I have no clue. They could have just run it right up the middle. Owens was running the ball very well. So 4th and 1. 4th and 1 on their own 29. I say give it to Owens. I don't know what they're going to do. All right, they're in tight. He's gunning by himself. He's got it. 2 yards, 3 yards. Pizanski up the middle to the 32-yard line. Too easy. They should have did that last down. All right. Handoff again to Owens. Owens off the right side. He's got some room across the 40. 41. That was Carey. Carey's the one that took that one. Even the announcer was wrong. Hitting it off again, but now he's taken down. Back by about 2. That was Pizanski faking it to Carey. And Pizanski sacked behind the line. Couple yard loss. Carter on the sack. Well, not sack, but on the drop. TFL. All right, it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 3. All right, Pizanski in the shotgun. Drops back. He's rolling. Still dropping back. Going like Josh Allen. He keeps going around. And he is sacked at the 25. Oh, man. He just kept going back. It was like watching Josh Allen the other night. Dang. 15-yard loss. 4th and forever. Man, he is going nowhere. Going left, going right. Now they're going to have to punt. Jacksonville State will get good field position. Unless, of course, we get a great punt. All right, and the punter with the kick, it's up. It's averaging 42 yards a punt. We got a fair catch at the other 27. See where they mark it. Petway on the fair catch. It's going to be inside the 30. I'm guessing around the 27. All right, we can go over some scores here. Looks like Alabama is crushing EIU 35-0. Texas and Arkansas. Texas up 7-3. Arkansas with the ball at the Texans 41. Vanderbilt up 3-0 over UK. I'm guessing that's Kentucky. Oregon and USC are tied at 7. Oregon at the USC 11. Notre Dame 28-0 over Syracuse. Maryland tied with Michigan. Houston and TCU yet to play. Let's see some other finals. Oklahoma beat Mizzou 17-6. Texas A&M beat Sam 48-0. Ohio State, the Ohio State University beating Rutgers 42-9. Why are they playing Rutgers this late in the season? That doesn't even make any sense to me. Miami beat Virginia Tech 34-17. And Georgia over CLT, I don't even know what that is, 35-3. Why are these big teams playing these little schools this late in the season? It doesn't even make any logical sense. So, if you know in the chat, you can let me know what the deal is. Chris just stopped in for a few minutes to show support. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thank you so much. Yeah, I guess the few people that we have, if you can watch those commercials, that may help a little bit for support for Dr. Delay. Again, I apologize not getting on time. I'm sure that hurt a little bit. And I know that my banter for the chat, not quite as Dr. Delay's. It looks like they're talking about the Virginia Cavalier basketball team. They're out to 5-0, where the Pitt Panthers are 4-2. Can't seem to beat anybody decent. All right, Jacksonville State from the 26-yard line. Off the right side goes Cook. He's still pushing forward, and it takes two of them, Taylor and somebody else, to throw him out of bounds. Gain of about 6 or 7. So it'll be 2nd down and 3 or 4. All right, 2nd down and 3. Creel in the shotgun. Cook is his sidecar to his left. Creel drops back. He's going to toss it to the left side. He's got a man open. That's number 8. Caleb Coombs. I'm not sure if that's 8 or 9. He's got a 1st down. All right, in the shotgun, drops back, fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, he's got a guy out. Is it Coombs again on the right side? It's going to bring up second down. I don't know. He maybe got 7 or 8 yards on that one. Up second down and 3. All right, second and 3. Creel in the shotgun. Coombs in motion. Going to the left side. Creel drops back. Passes across the middle. Not sure if that was a tight end or a third wideout. Number 13. Going to be first down. Did not see who number 13 is, but I like the number. It looks like that's Pearson Baldwin. All right, first and 10 at the 40. Fakes the handoff. Creel drops back. Ball is tipped. Deflected at the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up second down and 10. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Yeah, FIU getting their hands up at the line of scrimmage, able to put the tip in there. All right, second down and 10. Creel all alone in the backfield, in the shotgun. Cook now in motion. Pitches it to Cook. Cook's at the 40, 35, out of bounds. It's going to bring up third and 5. I don't know anything about the Jacksonville State field goal kicker, but they missed a 49-yarder on the opening drive. We were not streaming at that time, but I'm not sure if that was wide left or if he was short, but I guess we'll find out in a few minutes what kind of leg the kicker has. Be third and 6 from the FIU 36. It is now quarter break. I'm going to break with some water. All righty. All right, let me see if there's anything new going on. Any new scores? TCU up 6 over Houston. Still scoreless in Utah and KSU. I'm guessing that's Kansas or Kennesaw State. I have no idea. Still 35-0. Alabama over EIU. Arkansas, Texas still 7-3. Arkansas deep in Texas territory at the 15 with a 3rd and 5. Oregon and USC still tied at 7. Maryland still up on Michigan. All right, Creel's got 84 yards. He's 8 out of 10 with 1 touchdown. Cook 61 yards. D. Johnson with 43. And Prater's got a sack. All right, just checking the chat. I don't see anything else in there. Those of you that are here, again, I am not Dr. DeLay. I'm filling in for him today. So I hope you're not going to be dismayed about that. I'm just trying to fill in for him, mainly so we can get the stream on tonight. We're hoping that the Pitt game will have quite a bit in the listening front, so he wants me to make sure I can start that. But we did this one just again to get my teeth crunched into a little bit of football, because the last time I did this was baseball season. Definitely much easier to do baseball off the hip than football. I just don't know all of these players. So, all righty. Let's see. Hey, my friend, how are you doing? I'm good today. And what stream are you doing tomorrow? Again, I'm not Dr. DeLay, which I know you know. I know he's doing the Pittsburgh Bears game, and I think there's another one later. I know Dr. DeLay will be here later this evening. So he'll either be here at the halftime of the Pitt game, or he'll be here for the third stream, which I think is at 9:30 tonight. So he'll probably be tired because he got up early. He had to drive a couple hours to Northeast Texas, and then he'll be driving back in a little bit. They're going to a family reunion, family gathering, etc. So it's the other side of the family. So that's up with that. So I know last night he was south of Houston doing the high school game. I don't know what happened to Hardin. All right, right now they're taking a look at the college football playoff bracket. Looks like Notre Dame and Oklahoma might get the chance to play each other right now. Tulane and Texas, Alabama, Oregon possibly, and then Miami and Ole Miss. And then the winners of those will play Ohio State, Georgia, Texas A&M, and Indiana. Now, of course, we still got a couple more weeks left, but that's what it looks like today. All right, 3rd down and 6. What's Jacksonville State going to come up with? All right, he's in the shotgun, is Creel. Hands off to Cook. Left side, he's got some room. He's at the 40, the 30, inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. That's exactly what I would have done. I would have given it right to Cook. He is unstoppable. He gets the ball at the 40, crosses the scrimmage line at the 35, inside the 30, gets tripped up. So now at the 18, 1st and 10, Creel in the shotgun. Cook to his left side, number 13 in motion. Creel drops back. He's got some room. He's going to scamper forward. He's inside the 10 at the 9. 2nd down and 1. Didn't look like he was going to be much, but he kind of found a wedge and a crevice through that through the line of scrimmage, and he just scampered on down inside the 10. 2nd down and 1. Make it 2nd and 2. All right, Creel, he's going to take it himself again. Oh, they got him from behind. Number 0, Chancey Jr. or Chaney Jr. Johnny Chaney Jr. Could be Lonnie Chaney. Yeah. All right, Creel back. He throws a quick slant off to the right side. It's going to be 1st down, caught number 3. That is, was it Reststeiner with the catch? I think he's he looks like he's a big wide receiver. I would have thought he was a tight end. Oh, it was tipped. Wow, number 44, Bates, tipped it, but he still got it. All right, 1st and 10 at the 5, 1st and goal at the 5. Now I'm giving it to Cook. Creel. He's handed it to Cook. Cook's up through the middle. He got about a yard before they pushed him back. I think I would have gone outside. Cook's got that speed, but they gave him 1 yard. Tried to go right through the middle, but hit a brick wall. 3 guys jumping on top of him. All right, 2nd down and goal inside the 4. All right, Creel under center. Now in the shotgun. Hands it off to Cook again. Oh, no, he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Fumble, but Cook gets it again. Oh, my gosh. Hit full fumbled. Cook's on his back, and the ball landed right on his stomach. Saving it. All right, 3rd down and goal. Not sure of the play calling with Jacksonville State there, right up the middle again. They've been very successful today, letting him go outside. Wow, that fumble, he was able to get it right back while he's on his back. All right, 3rd down from the 9. He drops back to pass. Creel tosses it. He's got number 11 across the middle, back to the 3. It's going to bring up 4th and goal. What are they going to do? Are they going to go for it or kick the field goal? They're going for it. 4th and goal. Hands to Cook. Cook is up the middle. Oh, he flips over the guy. Did he get it? He did a somersault. No, he did not get it. They stopped him at the half-yard line. Cook hit the brick wall, flipped over the guy, somersault. Half of him landed inside the goal, but not the half of him with the ball. Wow. Up the middle again. He took it. They got him. Flips it over. His feet land in, but the ball did not cross the line. Wow. Half-yard line. That's going to be FIU coming out, but it's under review. They're going away. We're staying right here. Scott Steiner's son, by the way. Oh, wow. Gotcha. All right, what else we got? Sorry. Let's see. Great job broadcasting. Thank you. That's Dr. DeLay's choice. My son and I are watching you in Newman, Georgia. All right, Newman, Georgia. Jackson State by 10, possibly. He's a member of the Jax State band. All right, very cool. All right, he plays the 20J tuba. All right, very good. I don't know a whole lot about college band. I know my daughter played the saxophone. That would have been Dr. DeLay's sister. And my other son played the saxophone. I believe I don't think they got to the tenor, so it was the other sax. Let's see what else we got. Reed, option, Jackson State. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't have any problem with their fourth down play. It got them 6 yards, but that would have been a good play to do a couple plays ago. Why they were sending Cook up the middle when they've been doing well outside doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. All right, looks like I lost my feed for my ESPN. Minnesota versus Pitt. They're already down. Oh, they lost 5-0. Was that last night? Pitt, USC. Oh, okay, this was a while ago. UFC. All right. Yeah, I lost my feed on my phone. Down to 46%. I'm going to grab some water. All right. All right, so, again, I apologize. I know some people have been in and out. I am not Dr. DeLay, as you can see. I'm filling in for him today. I will do my best to keep it going. Thank you for your support. Let's see. Oxford, Alabama here. All right, Oxford, Alabama. I'm not sure where Oxford is. I could look it up in relation to Birmingham. All right, they're just going through, and they're showing that flip. That was an unbelievable flip, but the ball didn't go in. So they're going to mark him inside the 1. FIU is going to be getting the ball going out. All right, FIU at the half-yard line. Pizanski halfway through the end zone. He's going to take the snap, fakes the handoff, tosses it long. He's got a guy, out of the hands of number 9. And a flag. Oh, that was number 4. It's going to be a flag. That's going to be an easy way to get out of the end zone. If it's offensive pass interference, how do they even... Oh, holding defense. 10-yard penalty, first down, so now they're at the 10. Yeah, I don't know. It was a little bit, but that was a little chancy. I didn't see it. Oh, okay. Early on when he was running, he grabbed him when he was running. So number 3 grabbed him while he was running. All right, so now 1st and 10 at the 10. Pizanski in the shotgun. He's got 2 guys, one to his left, one to his right. Hands it off to the left side. Right up the middle, he's going to get about 3 yards. Owens for a 2 to 3 yard gain. They didn't use him very much in the last series. They were using that other guy, number 6. They're saying a 1 yard gain? What kind of spot was that? What the heck? That was clearly 2 yards easy. All right, 2nd down and a short 9, long 8, if you want to call it. Pizanski tipped, picked off, number 13. Picked it, the ball was tipped. Number 13 is laying on his back, and he was able to pick it off. That's Cruz. Cruz laying on his back. The ball just falls right at him. Tipped by 99. Cruz on his back. Ball lands in his gut. It's going to be around the 20 or the 15. So it looks like Jacksonville State is inside the red zone again. 1st and 10. Jacob Cruz, reserve linebacker, gets the pick at the 16.5-yard line. Pitching it off to the left to Cook. He's got some room off the left side. Again, if they would have ran that play last drive inside the 3, it would have been a touchdown. It'll be 2nd down and about 6. Make it 5. All right. Creel. Shotgun. Number 3 in motion. Creel's going to take it himself. He's at the 10. The 5. He hopes over. He's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Creel. 1st down. He came down on his hip out of bounds. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, wow. All right, 1st and goal. Creel. Creel in the shotguns. Hands it to Cook. Cook. Oh, he didn't have it. He didn't hand it off to Cook. Creel kept it himself. Made it to the half-yard line. All right, Creel again takes it, and he is down again. Florida has got that goal line stance. Chaney Jr. getting him 2 yards behind. Creel down inside the 3 at the 2.5. So now it's going to be 3rd and goal. Third and goal. Creel in the shotgun. Oh, Owens took it himself. Cook took it himself, and they read it nowhere. 4th and goal. I'm kicking the field goal, Jacksonville State. The announcers are saying don't. I'm saying kick the field goal. You've had 7 plays in a row inside the 5. Got stuffed. Get the lead. All right, Jacksonville's going for it. Creel. He hands it off to Cook. Cook's up the middle. Oh, he sneaks it in. He sneaks it in. Cook. 4-yard run. Looking for a flag. No flags. Touchdown, Jackson State. Jacksonville State. Cam Cook. 4-yard touchdown. I don't know. I would have kicked the field goal. I guess it's good they did what they did, but 7 runs in a row, not getting anything inside the 5. All right, extra point attempt. It is up. It is good. 14-7, Jacksonville State. All right, Oxford is 45 minutes east of Birmingham, 20 minutes from JSU. Okay, very good. Let's see. The whole city of Miami, not that good. Let's go. All right, that's good with them. All right, Harley, you're laughing. Harley, they need to pitch outside. QB sneak. Hand slap. Chris Paul retirement after the NBA season. Here I thought Chris Paul retired already. So, interesting. All right, those of you that are just joining in, I thank you very much. I am not Dr. DeLay. Dr. DeLay is away today, but just for today. He'll be back later this evening. So if you're going to tune in the second half of the Pitt Georgia game, he may be back, or his third stream tonight, he may be back for, well, he will be back for that. That's not a problem. But I am filling in. Trisk is here to do his best. I am not a college football aficionado, but I'm going to do my best to keep it live, to keep it real. All right, let's take a look at some scores here. If I could click on something. Looks like Texas finally took the lead and took a bigger lead in Arkansas, 14-6. All right, I'm going to click on my little football there. All right, if you haven't hit the like button, appreciate it. I think we're at number 9. I believe if you do hit that little button today, a little football will fly into the screen. That's pretty cool. If not a football, a soccer ball, but I think it'll hit. We're at double digits. So those of you ever just liked, you're at number 10. I appreciate that. This is exactly why Kennesaw lost us last week. They couldn't get into the end zone. Kennesaw State. All right, so Creel with 96 yards. Cook 83 yards on the ground. Cook has got a day. He is rushing. Don't know if he'll get to 200 today. Johnson's got 49 yards receiving. Prater still with the 1 sack, and Woods has got a couple tackles. On the FIU side, Pizanski with 38 yards passing, Owens 41 yards rushing, and Payne, the tight end, 15 yards receiving. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be like, let's giving it to Cook, having him go wide outside. He seems to be the fastest guy on the field. But again, I'm not the Jacksonville State coach. TCO is up 7-0. That is correct. Alabama's up 42-0. Here is the kick. Florida International is going to let it go out of bounds or out of the end zone. They're gonna take it at the 20. All right, taking a look. Texas, of course, up 14-6. We got Oregon. Oregon tossed it to the end zone, and they score. Oregon is up 14-7 over USC. Vanderbilt 10-0 over Kentucky. Duke 14-7 over UNC. Notre Dame 42-0 over Syracuse. And Tulane 10-7 over my alma mater, Temple University. Let's go, Temple. JMU 24, WSU 20. Not sure if I remember what. James Madison, maybe University? Washington State? Or I'm not sure what WSU is. All right, back. We've got a 4-yard carry by Owens on his initial first down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Use Owens. Owens has got some speed. All right, Pizanski in the shotgun. Owens to his left, sidecar. 2 to the left. As number 0 in motion. Takes the snap, hands it off to Owens, but Owens, they got him in the back. No, that wasn't Owens. That was the other guy. Cruz comes in for the TFL. I'm not the only one that thought it was Owens. Loss of 3. It's 3rd down and 9. Pizanski in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Passes across the middle. He's got that ball flipped up in the air. Oh, he could have caught it. He could have caught the ball. It landed. It flipped up in the air. He's on the ground. It landed right next to him. If he didn't see it. Oh, man. That would have been nice. Drops back. He threw it. The ball was tipped. Oh, he clotheslined him, and then the ball landed right next to him. That should have either been a pick or a catch. Dang, Tyron Taylor, they said it's great, but he clotheslined the receiver. All right, we've got the punter in there, Will Voigt. And the punt is, oh! Off, nearly blocked. It's taking a nice roll inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Jacksonville State will get it at the 27-yard line. Boy, a fraction of a second more, and that punt would have been blocked. Man. All right, Owens had gained 4 yards on that first run and then lost 4 yards on another run. I honestly didn't think that was Owens running the ball, though, on that loss. So I'm a little confused about that. They might have to fix that later. So, yeah, Florida State had that good opening drive, but nothing doing since then. Not sure if they'll get their act together. Arkansas just scored. I don't know if they're going to go for 2 or not. It's 14-12. It says 1st and 10 at the 22. I'm not sure what's going on there in that game. But they just scored. Oh, sorry, go easy going. All right, anything in the chat here? Defense is playing lights out. You got it. That is if you're Jacksonville State. All right. I have to keep forgetting that I get to see these commercials, and I'm thinking you guys are getting this commercial time, but you're not. So right now they're talking about the iPhone 17 Pro for $0 with AT&T. And now there's an Etsy commercial with people, I guess school kids coming out with a little dog. I don't know. But, all right, it is 14-7 here. Jacksonville State over Florida International. What is the time left on the clock? We've got 6.5 minutes, give or take, till halftime. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm yawning. Don't know why I'm yawning. Very sorry for that. All right, those of you that are here listening to Dr. DeLay's broadcast, again, I apologize. Well, I'm not supposed to apologize. I'm not Dr. DeLay. Dr. DeLay is away today. So don't dismay, because he'll be back later this evening. But I am covering for him. All right, Jacksonville State at the 27. Creel in the shotgun. In motion. Hands it off to 22 off the right side. He's got some room across the 35 out to about the 40. That's going to be a first down. Talking about Cam. Cam's got about 150 all-purpose yards every game. 14 total TDs. All right, Creel hands it off. Cross the 40, gets about a yard and a half. Andrew Paul on that, number 0. All right, they were talking about Cam Cook being a potential Heisman candidate. Again, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe things have changed. Total yards. To me, total yards for a college running back to get the Heisman, one, is going to be close to 2,000 yards. Maybe 1,800, 2,000 something. And you're going to have to be on a team that's playing some big schools. I don't think Jacksonville State is playing the big schools. I could be wrong. So JMU, yes, James Madison, I was correct on that one. James Madison University. We another got Jeremiah Smith, Heisman candidate. Group of 5 playoff teams. Logan end of the year picks. So he thinks Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State is going to make it. I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about, again, the college football guys for their Heisman. So 14-14 now in the Oregon USC game. Thank you, Kenneth. All right, they're still tending to the injured FIU players on the field, so we're waiting with 5 minutes and 58 seconds left. 2nd down and 9, Jacksonville State. I'm trying to see what actually happened. Who fell on who? Someone might have got rolled somewhere. Oh, he was standing up, and he just kind of went down. So not sure what happened. Not sure what's going on there. Okay, something happened to my feed here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. Oh, there we go. Something fell on the controller and my screen froze, and I'm trying to figure out how to unfreeze it. So I hope I'm not behind now. All right. They're going to a commercial. I, unfortunately, cannot go to a commercial. So I'm seeing if there's anything else going on. Tulane is still up over Temple 10-7. We said that USC and Oregon 14-14. Texas scores again. They're now up 21-13 over Arkansas. Oh my gosh, man, they are just scoring. Alabama's still up 42-0. Texas, Arkansas. Can they have a defense anywhere? I'm not sure. All right, Johnny Chaney was the one that's down. He is walking off the field by himself, so that's a good sign. All right, so yeah, I'm down to 32% on my phone, which means I won't be able to check the chat here. I'm going to try to reduce my screen a little bit. See what I can do here. All right, so unfortunately, let's see, we got Clark. Yeah, got you already. John Grega, who is this guy? Hey, you're funny. I am filling in for Dr. Delay, so I apologize. Well, no, I don't apologize. I'm not allowed to apologize. And thank you, Kenneth. Texas is up. Need FIU. You think they got a chance? Well, if they give it to Owens, well, here we are back in here. Creel's going to take the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He runs through the line, and he gets about 12 yards. Nice run by Creel. Took it. Faked the handoff, and it was in Cook's belly. He took it, and he flips over the 45 down to about the 42, making about 13 yards for Creel on that run. Now he's at the 42. Creel hands off. No, he's going to keep it again. He's got a man. Oh, number 13. He overthrows him just a bit. Baldwin, he was open, but it was just overthrown a little bit. I'll tell you what, Creel is handing that ball off into the breadbasket of his running backs and then snagging it out at the last minute. That is crazy. All right, 2nd down and 10, Creel. He's got it. He's got it again. He's keeping it himself off the left side, and he got bumped. He got bolted by number 44. Creel's going to gain 5 or 6. Going to be 3rd down and about 4. I mean, it's cool that he's running it, but man, he is taking a beating. Yeah, wow, he took a shot. All right, 3rd down. Creel in the shotgun. Drops back. He's going to try to run. They got him. Behind the line of scrimmage. FIU, they're playing some decent defense, just giving up that one play every now and then. All right, again, I don't know. Maybe they don't have a field goal kicker, but they are kind of long. It would be about a 55-yarder from here. So I'm going to guess they're going to go for it. 4th and 6. 4th and 6. Creel in the shotgun. 2 guys to his left. Drops back. He's running. He's scrambling. He's back 20 yards. Tosses it way up in the air. Oh! Oh, off number 3's hands. He had it. He was just eating too much popcorn because he had Butterfingers. FIU is going to take over on downs. Reichsteiner. He could not hold on. That ball was up there. It was like a pass at basketball. He just threw it up. All he had to do was get up and grab it. He had both hands on it, but could not come down with the ball. Wow. At the 22. That should have been a catch. He wants that one back. Reichsteiner could not come down with the ball. Man, so there we got a turnover on downs. 3:15 on the clock. Florida International. Someone had just asked. Who was that just asked if they had a chance? Oh, Mr. Always Right. They got a chance if they can give it to Owens and let Owens run the ball. All right, McNeil looks like he just ran it. I missed that play. I apologize. Didn't get really anything on that. Pizanski now going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, FIU needs to get a first down so they can hold on to the ball, keep the clock moving. All right, Pizanski in the shotgun, drops back. Over the middle, he's got overthrown. Had number 4. I'm not sure if his name is Perry. I couldn't see it exactly. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. 2 UAB football teammates were stabbed by a teammate at the facility Saturday morning prior to the game versus South Florida. That's crazy. All right, Pizanski in the shotgun. Triples to his left. Drops back. Hands it off to Owens. Owens up the middle. He's going to get about 7. So are they going to go for it on 4th down? I mean, you're handing it off on 3rd down. I mean, they got some yards, but it's going to be 4th and 3. Are they going for it? All right, man, 2-minute warning. I guess they're going to talk about it. 2-minute warning. FIU down 7, 4th and 3. All right, again, those of you that have tuned in, thank you very much. I appreciate you signing in here. I cannot see, so I'm trying to fix my view on the phone here. Brock Reichsteiner needs to polish up his promo skills because he ain't got a career in football. Yeah, he had a really good catch earlier. But yeah, that one last, I mean, it's right in his hands. You got to make that catch. All right, whoa, Alabama now up 49-0. Vandy up 17-0. I lost it again. Lost my scoreboard again. At halftime, I am going to go out. I have a solar charger in my car. I'm going to go get that and see if I can get that for my phone, because I don't think my phone's going to last through the second half. So, and then this phone here, also, I just don't have I don't have enough internet. I had the scoreboard, but now the scoreboard's gone, so it's just crazy. All right. So here we are. I do have something else planned at halftime. I want to do some read. I have a story that I wanted to try to read. I don't have too many people out there listening, but if you guys like it, maybe I can use it at a bigger audience. But it's about the history of football, and it's from an old book that I picked up at a yard sale. I thought it would be pretty neat. It's I guess a Time Life book, but there's a really good article in there about football, of how football began. So I want to do that at halftime. I'm also not going to starve myself. I know Dr. DeLay he doesn't eat while he's here, but I brought myself a peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich. So I'm going to try to eat that when I can. And I have some Fuse iced tea that I picked up at Whataburger yesterday that I didn't drink. So I'm going to drink that and maybe have some potato chips. That is my fallback. All right. 4th and 3. They're going for it. At the 45, FIU. Pizanski in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Rolls to his left. Tosses it. Has a man. Oh, he has a guy across the 50. Down to the 45. Number 0. That is Dallas Payne on a crucial first down. All right, 1st and 10. FIU at the 46. Pizanski drops back. Throws again. They are now in field goal range. Number 86. Tight end. Oh, there's a flag. What's going on? Roughing the passer, Jacksonville State. That's going to push them 15 yards closer. That's going to put them down close to the 20. Wow. Oye Badeju. Oh, come on. I mean, he pushed him, but Pizanski flopped. Dang, a double flag. Wow. Yeah. I mean, there ought to be like a 5-yarder. All right, they're at the 16-yard line. Pizanski in the shotgun. Takes it. Throws across the middle. He's got a guy, number 4, K. Owens. Caught that. Now he's inside the 10. Or that's Perry. I'm sorry. Perry is number 4. It's going to bring up 2nd down at about 3. They can get another first down. They want to try to control the clock. They don't want to give Jacksonville State another chance. Pizanski's peeling something. I don't know if it's a Band-Aid or chewing gum. He's peeling off something there on the field. Prior to this drive, the FIU offense only had about 10 yards this quarter. They've definitely made up for it here. All right, 2nd down and 4. Both teams still have all timeouts. Not sure why they have so much time between points here. It's almost like someone took a timeout, but it doesn't look like they did. So I don't know. I think someone took a timeout. Okay, looks like Jacksonville State did. All right, Florida International takes the snap. Shotgun is Pizanski. Hands it off up the middle. First down. Carry with the carry for 6 yards. It's going to be 1st and goal inside the 4. Again, give it to Owens. Where is he? He's not even on the field. Carey in the backfield. Pizanski in the shotgun. Pizanski drops back. Fade to the outside. Is it caught? No! Intercepted! the heck happened? How in the world? What? I want to see the replay on this. McNeil is out there. A little bit of handsy. Oh my gosh, it was a pick. Push the guy out of the way. One hand, left-handed pick. Comes down in the end zone. Wow. FIU, I don't know what the heck you're doing at the 3-yard line. When you could have just given it to Owens and let him score, you're trying to pass it. It's like you got Mike Tomlin for your coach telling you what to do when you're passing from the 3-yard line. Run the ball. Jacksonville State, Creed in the shotgun. Passes it right side. Got some room. He's still on his feet after getting hit, and he's out at the 30. He was hit a brick wall, turned it outside, got 5 more yards. 1st and 10, Jacksonville State at the 30. Man, dumb moves by coaches trying to overthink. Coombs with 10 yards. Creed, back. Creel throws it, overthrows Rex Steiner. 2nd down and 10, 56 seconds left. Ay, ay, ay. FIU. I want to get rid of that I. I'll tell you. That is horrible. I just can't believe that. Worst case scenario, 3 points, and you throw a pick to a corner. All right. Creel drops back. Throws it across the middle. He's got a man there, but it's not there. Looking for Johnson, but he finds nobody. Looks like Johnson wasn't ready for the ball. That's what they say. All right, Creel. Getting the play. Creel in the shotgun. Hands it off to the right side. Oh, he got 4, but then he was pushed back. Not sure they're going to mark him. 3-yard gain, maybe. Cheney Jr. on the tackle. All right, FIU takes a timeout. They're thinking, hey, we're going to get the ball back. It's 4th down. Jacksonville State going to punt it away. I'm trying to. I guess you games here, but nothing's working. I'm trying to get scores. 41% on my phone. I don't know if there's USL, United Soccer League, Pittsburgh and Tulane. All right, Dunaghy to punt. Oh, steps to the side, left foot, swing punt. Nice punt inside the 20. 84 gets to the 20, 25. Cross the 25 to about the 28. 49-yard punt, 10-yard return. Florida Internationals going to try to get about 35 yards to get into kicking field goal position. Now that was a head-to-head hit. Why aren't the refs calling that? I have no idea. All right, Pazanski. They've got 34 seconds. They get this possession, and then they get the wraparound. All right, Pazanski steps back. Oh, dropped again. Dropped again by Owens. Wow. Oh, Perry is 4. I keep forgetting. Owens is 6. Perry's 4. Cook is the other guy on the other team. So Perry with droppage issues, droppage problems. All right, Pazanski in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. He's rolling. He tossed it way in the air, out of bounds. 3rd down and 10. 23 seconds to go. Jacksonville State still with 2 timeouts. If they get a stop here, they're going to call a timeout, possibly. Third down and 10. FIU is 1 out of 5 in their 3rd down conversions. 23 seconds on the clock. All right, here we go. Pazanski back in the shotgun. He spins around, tosses it short. 4th down, 20 seconds to go. Jacksonville State may get a shot to do something here. That is horrible. Horrible. All right, let's see. You're doing a good job. Thank you. Appreciate it, Kenneth. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you very much. That stuff just ticked me off, dog. Ticked me off, too. I mean, it's like, why? Why are you making this stuff? Big Benzaski. There you go. Used CBS to keep score. Oh, man, we got a stoppage, or is this a timeout or a delay? Delay of game. Flag. How are you delaying games when you're punting? Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I would have just taken a timeout. Oh, my goodness. All right, and the punt is up. Nice punt. Picked up at the 33. Oh, he's at the 40. 44-yard line, number 1 on the return. That's Petway. M. Petway with the return. So they're going to be at the 44, maybe. They need about 20 yards to get into field goal position. 10 seconds left in the quarter. And we got Kelly Ripa there, number 37. All right, Jacksonville State drops back. Creel drops back. Toss it to the end zone! Oh, no. 3 seconds to go. Reichsteiner, or Rechsteiner, off his fingertips. Celestine on the coverage. I don't know. If Reichsteiner would have gone to the sideline, he might have been able to get open. But that was a perfect pass. It's just hard to catch when you got a guy on you like that. But it was in his hands. He touched it. What? Another personal foul? Flag. Oh, my gosh. That just gave him 10 yards. So they're still not going to kick the field goal. So they're still going to loft it. There it is. He lofts it into the end zone. It is batted away. No one ever stands in front. Who is this? I don't know. Some guy named What's It. But that's the end of the first half. So if you've got some time and you got to go do something, you go right ahead. I'm going to probably see if I can do a members break screen here for a minute. But I do have, if not, I'll just take the headset off. I got to go out to my car and get my charger. So, I mean, I got 26%. I want to make sure I can see all the comments. Let's see. chat CBS app to keep score. Yeah, I have something on my phone, but Dr. DeLay's got the thing, but I don't have it, and I can't get it unless I click on something over here. So if you see NCAA football, I can click scores. Is this home? Yeah, see now I'm off. So now I got to go find that game again. See, do I just click on the game? Full school board. Yeah, see now I shouldn't have done that, but let me see if I can go down here and get it again. Yeah, he's probably going to get mad at me. Oh, those are all games that are done. Yeah, see, I'm not going to blame you guys. I shouldn't have clicked it, but I wasn't sure what that would be. So let me see here. We got those there, those there, those there. And why in the world they don't have the game that I'm doing here? What's going on? So we got home. Yeah. Complete week 13 scoreboard, and they don't have the game that I'm looking at here. What's going on here? There it is. Okay. Gamecast. Yeah, see, I wanna try to keep it there. I don't wanna mess anything up. Alright. So we got that back. Alright. So you're gonna just see a blank thing here for a second. But I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, see, I got this little device here. All right, which I think charges my phone, and then I've got this little device which actually pumps up tires. May be able to charge my phone too. So let's see. I'm at 24%. Oh, sometimes when I hook this up, it takes energy away from my phone. It's like it sucks it away. It's supposed to be a charger. All right, so it looks like it's charging. So I'm at 24%. Go Gamecocks. CBS app to keep, yeah, okay. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep it on my phone, my other phone here if I can. This one's at 40%. We'll see what happens with this. See, I have my other phone here. Click on college football scores. But, I don't know, had it, but now it's not working. So we'll let that go. All right. Anyway, I've got this book right here. Okay. Yeah, duh. I'm showing it to the microphone. Hi. Yeah. All right. This book here, but there's a story in here that is really cool. Yale's greatest team, Walter Camp and his gridiron game. So this is American Heritage, October 1961, Volume 12, Number 6. All right. And inside the content page, here I'll show you right there, the content page. It says Walter Camp and His Gridiron Game by John Stuart Martin. Okay. So let's see. Looking here. All right. From America's sports golden era, the 1920s, Walter Camp could look back on a long career which helped to make that era possible. He could, in fact, look all the way back to the 1870s and 80s, when as captain of 3 Yale teams that lost only 1 game, he was photographed in a New Haven studio against a stand and prop, a piece of Yale fence, and an old campus backdrop used for posting generations of muscular Eli athletes. So that is the picture of Walter Camp. Man and boy as player, coach of coaches, and keeper of the rule book, he was the guiding genius in the crucial formative years of college football. The spectators could see the 11 hurl themselves together and build themselves in kicking, wreathing heaps. They had a general vision of threatening attitudes, fists shaken before noses, darting hither and thither, throttling, wrestling, and the pitching of individuals headlong to earth. And all this was an exceedingly animated picture which drew from them volley after volley of applause. Judges, reporters, and so on saw something more. They saw real fighting, savage blows that drew blood, and falls that seemed if they must crack all the bones and drive the life from those who sustained them. Came a crush about midway of the field. All the maddened giants of both teams were in it, and they lay there heaped, choking, kicking, gouging, and howling. One smaller man lay under them. He held the ball, hugged to his breast. His chin rested upon it, and his white face looked out from the ruck as the face of a man might look who was on the rack. A New York reporter thus described the Yale-Princeton football game of 1884 at the Polo Grounds. But he hadn't seen anything yet. That was the year in which Princeton first rolled out its Juggernaut V, or wedge formation, as an opening play. From then on, as other teams copied and sharpened the wedge, American red meat football was to grow redder and meatier until popular revision brought a change. The game became gory to a point where even the chesty champion of ruggedness, Theodore Roosevelt, felt that something must be done about it. But not until 1906 were wedges outlawed and the forward pass legalized, then ending football's dark ages and ushering in its renaissance. So it goes on. I'm saying, I can read that. I don't want to bore you. I think old stories, especially stuff from the 60s, is really cool. I am not the greatest reader, but I do enjoy reading old stuff. I think it's pretty cool. So, well, we're still at Go Gamecocks. Those of you that are listening, I did bring in my backup water. I did want to have lunch. So again, those of you that are out there, if you don't care, I've got a peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich. I would share it with you. And I do have some lightly salted HEB potato chips, which are pretty good. Yep. So, but if that doesn't bother you, okay. I hope Denny doesn't call me, or Dr. DeLay doesn't call me and say, hey, no eating. But he's always starving himself. Right now they're showing highlights of the Maryland-Michigan game. 21-10 Michigan. I don't know. Peanut butter and marshmallow. It's always good for that quick sandwich. I do the marshmallow. It allows me to have a little less peanut butter. Plus it's sweet. I like sweet things. This was just a half a sandwich. Good water. Wash it down. And then just in case, I've got some, I don't even know if they make this anymore. I bought this probably 10 years ago. Big Red. It was on sale at a dollar store. A bunch of them. So we bought them on the clearance section. And I packed them away. And then I found them. And then I had a student ask me, hey, Coach Lay, I see you got some gum there. And I was like, yeah, this gum's like 10 years old. I don't care. Let me have some. So I gave it to him, and I asked him, he said, yeah, it tastes fresh. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I was like, oh, okay, it does. It still tastes fresh. So I have that gum. Am I ready for Thanksgiving? Well, I'm ready to relax. I work about 300 miles away, west of where Dr. DeLay is and our house. I don't live with Dr. DeLay, but we live 5 minutes down the road, maybe 10. We built our house in 2012, and I guess Denny moved out when he got married. So anyway, so ready for Thanksgiving. We're going to do something, or I guess I'm going to cook a turkey. We'll have stuffing. I like stuffing. I'm not a big dressing person, so those of you that like dressing, sorry, hey, great for you. I don't do dressing. All right, for those of you that are like salad dressing, yeah, that's what I thought at first too. I'm like, yeah, give me some dressing. Is it Italian? I'm okay with Thousand Island if it has to be, but I'm not a big fan of ranch. And they're like, no, bread dressing. It's like wet bread mixed with stuff. I'm like, no, thank you. No, I like stuffing. I don't mind putting some celery, some onions, and some stuff in the stuffing, but I'm not putting eggs in my stuffing. No, it's just stuffing. I'm okay with even cutting my own bread and making my own stuffing. Denny, I'm sorry, Dr. DeLay, He likes stovetop. That's his thing. He likes stovetop, which is good. Stovetop stuffing used to be like $1 a box. And it was right around Thanksgiving. It's up to like $3 a box. I'm like, really? So I'm not going to overspend on dried out bread when I can just make my own. It doesn't take long. If you wanted to make your own stuffing, decide what kind of spices you want. You just cut up some white bread or whatever kind of bread you like. Actually, if you mix different breads together, it's actually pretty cool. You can get some rye, some sourdough, and you can do it fresh bread. So you can go to the store and get a loaf of fresh bread, and you can cut that up. You slice it into slices, and then slice those slices into cubes, and then you put some butter on it or oil if you like, olive oil, and then spices or salt. Well, you probably don't want to do a little bit of salt, but we use Goya or garlic, and you make your own. You sprinkle it with your butter and your oil. Put the bread in the oven so that it gets hard, and you don't want to cook it too much, but that it gets hard, and then pull it out, let it thaw, or not thaw, let it cool, and then now you've got your hard breadcrumbs, and now you can just follow any little stuffing recipe and make your own stuffing when you add water or chicken broth or whatever you want to do. It's really quite simple. So it's like you're basically making croutons smaller and then making them into stuffing, and that's all stovetop is croutons. That's why I don't like spending $3 a box for a 5-ounce box of bread. But anyway, but we're gonna do brisket. I think there's a local place here that we can buy brisket on Wednesday. Well, we have to order it probably on Monday. I probably should order it today, but I'm not gonna order a lot, so order it on Monday, and then it should be ready on Wednesday evening, and we'll be able to pick it up. So, but we'll have some turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes. I always like making a vegetable tray. Every once in a while, we'll get a beef stick, and we'll add the beef stick in there to the vegetable tray. I'm not a cheese person, but I always get some cheese, and we'll cut up the cheese, for those people that like to snack while they're watching a football game. Jacob Frederick, yo bro, where is Doctor, my fellow Steeler fan? Well, I'm also a fellow Steeler fan, although I'm a little put out right now because the whole thing with the NFL, I just don't trust it anymore. And as a Steeler fan from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and the aughts and the 10s and the early 20s, it's not personal for Mike Tomlin, but he's done. I mean, I'm sorry. He needs to go. We need a new coach in Pittsburgh, and it's hard for me to watch and cheer for them when I know that the best they're going to do is above 500, one game in the playoffs, and they're going to get knocked out. The year 2017, they had such a good team, and to lose to Jacksonville like they did, it blew my mind. And that was really what set me off. I was like, you know what? Tomlin's got to go. And I was very upset with Tomlin. Looks like we're going to get ready to start the third quarter here in a second. So I'm going to put my other part of the sandwich away. Okay. But it's been sour. I've been a sour pill on that since that time. And it's just really hard. The 2020 year, when Ben went down and he played with the other backups like Hodges and Rudolph, and they were 8-5, and I was like, okay, hey, let's go Pittsburgh. But then they lost 3 games in a row to the Western teams out west in games that they could have won if he would have just played the same. But he wanted to do too much. And I don't know. I mean, to go from 8-5, leading the division, and then all of a sudden you're out of the playoffs. Playoffs? Yeah. It really was that. And then 2021, they were 11-0 before they lost to Washington in that horrible Tuesday night game. It was just insane. And I was like, I have no love again for him as a coach. As a person, man, I would be best for. I would go out to dinner with him, take him out to Chili's, and have a great time because he definitely knows a lot about football. But I just don't see him as the coach of my favorite team. I don't think he has the wherewithal to know what the guys are doing. And again, I don't know how much power he has. I just know that you gotta do something a little different. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to start the second half. FIU getting ready for the kickoff return. And Jacksonville kicks it off. And it's out of play. So FIU will start it at the 20. So we're back. I'm at 37% on my phone. So it's working. All right, so let's see what we got. Do I have to read anything else here? You think we can beat the Bears tomorrow? No, I don't. I don't think we can beat the Bears tomorrow. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that. Texas up 20-21. How are they up 20-21? Maybe it's 21-20. Yeah, 21-20. All right, here we go. Pizanski hands it off. No, he keeps it himself. He's rolling it. He's pulling a creel. He's across the 40, 45, back to the 50, down to the 45. Oh, my goodness. Nobody thought, oh, he just shot that first down. Pizanski said, Creel, if you can do it, I can do it too. From the 25, he just took off. 30-yard run for Pizanski. Man, he bounced off 3 guys. All right, they just missed that. Handed it off, it looks like, to number 5 off the left side, going nowhere. Sanders in there for the stop. Man, Pizanski, that was cool. He got that. He just went up and goes, boom. Got it. All right, that was Owens. Owens on the short run, on the loss, actually. It's going to bring up second down and 12. They need to get Owens the ball. All right, Pizanski. Shotgun. Sidecar to his right. Takes the snap. Takes the handoff again. He's got some room. The 30. The 25. Inside the 25. Now we're going. Yeah, this is just like that first drive. Owens, 20 yards off the left side. Let's go FIU. Come on. First down. Pizanski's going to take it himself up the middle. Slides at the 19. Second down and about 4. I like the FIU, their emblem. They've got stars in the F, which kind of looks like the on the flag, and then everything else is bars, so it's like the American flag. You got to like that. I mean, if you like the flag, you got to like that. It's pretty cool. Plus, their uniforms are pretty nice. Got a dark blue and a gold color. All right, Pizanski at the 20. Second down 6. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Gives it to 7. 7's up the middle. First down. FIU. He's still on his feet. Helmet came off. Whose helmet came off? Oh my gosh. The receiver. Number 7. Kyle McNeil lost his helmet. Did he get hit in the head without his helmet on? Where did his helmet come off? Oh my gosh, his own player knocked his helmet off. Oh my gosh. He's all right though, but dang. He got his helmet back. Wow, 1st and 10 inside the 15. 1st and 10 from the 12. Pizanski. He's got 2 guys to his left and right, 1 behind him. 1's in motion. Hands off behind him. Nowhere for Owens. Owens got to the center of the field. Is now 2nd and 10. 12:05 and counting. FIU on the move. Hey, Keefe Chambers, thank you so much for streaming. Bet my wife's emergency fund on it. Thank you. Need a 305 for Christmas. Canceled for my kids next year. Thank you very much for the $5. That is really great. I know Dr. DeLay will appreciate that. Hope everything goes well with your wife, though. All right, Pizanski back. He drops back. He's going to roll to his right. Is he going to pass? He tucks and runs. Trips out of bounds inside the 10. Did he step out or did he cross the 10? They marked him at the 10. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. Stream Raid. Mvos Raid. Hey, thank you. Mvos Raid. Mvos Raid. Mvos Raid. Thank you. Perkins. Canoe. Mason. Shout out from live streaming CUSA games for the love of the game. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am working for Dr. Delay. I'm trying to do the best I can, so that raid I appreciate. Thank you very much. Here we go. Pizanski drops back. He's going to go up the middle. He's got some room. He puts, hit right at the 4. That was helmet to helmet. How is that not a foul? 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 1. You know they're going for it. Wasn't quite as bad in slow motion. He got hit high, but it wasn't helmet to helmet. That's going to be 4th and 1. Are they going for it? Pizanski's waiting. He's calling something. We got some shirtless guys in the stands here. Student section is going crazy. 4th and a half a yard. And they got it. 1st down, FIU. They will be inside the 2. 4 downs to try to tie the game. You are welcome, Keefe. The doctor is lucky to have you. Foul. Yeah, I thought that was a foul too. I really did. All right, 1st and goal. FIU. Pizanski coming out of the huddle. He is in the shotgun. One to his left. He's going to toss it. He's got a guy. Touchdown. Beefy. Number 49. Beefy. 49. Staley. Chad Staley. They have him as 54, but he's number 49 today. Beefy boy in there for the touchdown. Wow. You didn't have that one on your bingo card. Pizanski drops back. Beefy's up there in the back of the end zone. 49. Staley. Man, I don't know if he's a lineman or what. Oh, I didn't know. Pizanski's also the kicker? No, Grant has the same number, though. How in the world do you have the same number? 16. All right, they tied it up 14-14. Pizanski's got some red something on the back of his jersey. But it looks like number 16 is also kicking the extra point. So I don't know what's up with that. Again, I don't know all the stuff about college football, but I didn't think you could have the same number. Hey, again, thank you guys very much. Thank again to Keefe Chambers for the 5 spot. I'm going to put a click on that. I appreciate that. Need the 305. Well, let's hope for FIU for your kids' sake and for Christmas. Although, I again, as we get older, we do realize that expensive gifts and things like that are not always what Christmas is all about. If you can find something that your kids really like and share it with them, an experience or an event, and take pictures so that they remember that. And again, they may not love it as much at the moment, but as years pass, they're going to remember that picture. They're going to remember that experience, remember that time. There's so many things that I didn't do because I was so worried about funding. You know, I don't have money for this, I don't have money for that. Whereas I wish I would have taken my kids here, done this, done that. But, you know, as you get older, you realize that it's not so much the money that's important. But anyway, either way, I hope that you get that 305 so that you can do whatever you need to do for your kids and your family. All right, what else we got here? Fix the time on your scoreboard. Fix the time on my scoreboard. Okay. So that's weird. Thank you. That's a good question. I don't know if I have to refresh. It might have been something. That's a good question. I will have to find out. Dr. DeLay, if you are listening, what do I do to fix the time on my scoreboard? Is that over here? Do I've got to refresh? That's that. But over here, scoreboard. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Not sure what I need to do there. All right, we've got the kickoff went out of bounds. So, Dr. DeLay, if you want to give me a call, I can see if I can text him. He might be able to tell me how to fix that scoreboard, but thank you very much for the heads up. I don't remember doing anything. So I'll write him here. Scoreboard needs updating. Needs to update. How can I do that? All right, so I went ahead and texted the doctor. Those of you that are chiming in, I apologize for the scoreboard. It is 14-14, as you can see. Up what? So, all right, Cook's got the ball. He's off the right side. He's got some room to run. Gets all the way across the 40. What? Now, why is this not updating? I even hit refresh. There it is. Okay, that's refreshed. All right, so there we go. 14-14. That's weird. Okay. 9:07 in the third. All right, Creel back. He tossed it long to Reike. Oh, Steiner. I started to think of that Adolf Hitler thing. Steiner. Oh, Steiner. Steiner could not. He overthrew it. It's not Steiner's fault. That was overthrown. That was way overthrown. All right. All right, Kenneth. Thank you very much for the heads up. I think the scoreboard's good now. So, Dennis, if you're listening, I got the scoreboard fixed. All right, Creel hands it off. It's going to get about 2 yards. 2 yards to, is that the Humphrey? I think that was the Humphreys. Couple yards, going to bring up 2nd and 9. Short 9, long 8. All right, 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9, sorry. 3rd and 9. All right, Creel drops back. He tosses it. He's got some room. Oh, nearly picked off. Nearly picked off. Hensley almost had it. So he was there. Did he get any hands on it? He caught it, but then hit him right in the numbers. So is this going to be 4 down territory? Are we going to go for it or are we going to punt it? All right, 4th down. 4th and 9. No, they're going to punt it. Connor Dunnigy on for the punt. Needs to get them high or kick it out of bounds. He's got a high punt. It's going to land a fair catch at the 12. Maybe the 13, depending on the spot. So number 84 with the fair catch. All right, so Florida coming out. All right, so here we are, 14-14. All right, so anyway, I don't know any of you liked that. I do want to finish reading it. Don't know if I'll be able to do it tonight, but pretty neat. You get some water. My other phone is at 30-some%, but that's actually got a good battery, so that should be good for the rest of the night. All right, those of you that have checked in, thank you so much for checking in with us today. We're doing the Jacksonville State and Florida International game. I am substituting for Dr. DeLay. He is away on a family day, and he will be back later. I believe our second game tonight will be Pittsburgh and Georgia Tech, if everything works out. Really hoping it does. I am a Pittsburgh Panther fan, but I'll try to be straight down the middle since I know that the Panthers are going to lose. So, and then he'll be back. He's got a late game tonight, I believe around 9:30, I'm not sure. And then I know he's doing at least 2 games, maybe 3 tomorrow. He'll start with the Pittsburgh game, Pittsburgh versus the Bears. Although, I'll be honest, I don't know if that's the 12 o'clock game or the 3 o'clock game. If it's the 12 o'clock game, Steelers have a shot. If it's the late game, Steelers probably not going to win. They do not do well in the 3 o'clock/4 o'clock slot. It's just historical. They don't do well. And not to mention, they'll be on the road, too. So, it is what it is. All right, what else do we got? I got something else here in the chat. Disappointed if the doctor taking off. No, he didn't take off early. He'll be back later. Toby. You're a funny guy, Toby. I am Trisk. All right, I know, hey, those of you that have been listening, you knew that Dr. DeLay wasn't going to be here today. If you didn't know I was going to be subbing, this is Trisk. I'm one of the mods that always asks about stuff, talks about cookies and things like that. But that's me. So I'm doing my best. I am not a college football aficionado, but those of you that are here, I do appreciate you supporting the channel and helping out Dr. DeLay today and listening. I'm trying to do a good job, best I can, with this college football. Talking about Cam Cook, 121 yards on 19 carries. But now it's Owens' turn. Owens had a great run last drive. FIU inside the 15, at the 13. Pizanski dropping back into the shotgun. He's got a sidecar to his left. He takes the snap, fakes it, passes it across the middle. McNeil for 2, falls ahead across the 15. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 8. It is 14-14. It is anybody's game. We don't know what's going to happen. Both teams have had some great defense and some pitiful offense. Both teams have had some great offense and some pitiful defense. So we don't know what's going to happen. Pizanski, 10 for 20 tonight, but he's got 2 picks. All right, Pizanski. He's back in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. Make it 2nd and 8. He's going to drop back. He's going to give it again to Owens. Owens up the middle. Fumble! No! No fumble! No! Jacksonville State inside the 20. Oh my gosh. No. Through turnover. They're going to check it and see, but it looks like Carey was on that one, not Owens. Was his knee down? Was his knee down? That knee was maybe down, but it's hard to see. His other knee was on a player. Check the knee. Check the knee. No, it was on top of somebody. Oh my gosh. Jacksonville State at the 20. Drop it off to 12. 12 does a flick. 13. Oh man. Touchdown. Jacksonville State with the little flea flicker action. Wimsatt to Creel. Oh my goodness. Wow. They snuck 2 quarterbacks on the field. Baldwin for the touchdown. So Creel to Baldwin after another quarterback took it. PAT. It's up and it's good. Jacksonville State capitalizes on that turnover. 21-14. Oh my goodness. Florida, stop turning the ball over. Oh man. All right. Okay. Big game for G-Tech and Notre Dame if Pittsburgh wins. Makes Notre Dame victory over Pitt look better. Maybe the doctor can make a poll for us. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't get the poll. My guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Toby. I only bet this game because I was going to watch the doc. Sorry, man. We will win billions. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you win. Although, someone else has got some money on Florida, so I got to pull for them too. Jacksonville State will win purely because the other team turned the ball over too much. You might be right. You might be right. Man, what does it say about us that we're all here on this stream when the actual guy can't? Now, come on. Hey, I'm glad you guys are here. Dennis wanted to be here, but he had a family gathering he had to go to, and this was like the one where it's like, hey, I don't want to go. Hey, I don't want to go. Hey, I don't want to go. Hey, man, this is the fourth time. No, I don't know if it was the fourth time. Probably wasn't. But he didn't go the last time. He wanted to make sure it went this time. He's going to be spending Thanksgiving at our house, but he's going to be leaving because I know he's going to be streaming. So he's going to probably come eat turkey and run. Not the turkey run. He's not going to be doing a 5K, but he's going to eat turkey and brisket and whatever and then go and then probably take some with him, I guess. All right. Let me see. What do we got? This other phone here. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Let me see if I can get some scores up on this phone. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. Every time I hit scores, I can't get anything to pop up. So, not sure why. But anyway, anywho, what time is it? It is 4:47. So we still have about 2 hours, an hour and 45 minutes till the Pitt game starts. Or does that game start at 6? This game has taken a long time. 7:14 left in the third quarter. They're going over that last pass where the backup quarterback, he came in, hands it off to Creel. And then throws the route down there, the corner route, gets it for Baldwin. So, points off turnovers. Wow. All right, Jacksonville kicks it off. It is short. Fair caught at the 25. Wow. All right, keys to the game. They're talking about take care of the ball, but unfortunately FIU has got 3 turnovers. And they're letting Cook cook. Cook has got 121 rushing yards. So, but yeah, those turnovers are really hurting FIU. Really hurting them. Let's see, what else we got here? All right, that's just Nightbot. Nightbot. All right, Pizanski rolls to his right. He sees a guy. He's got a guy number 8. First down. Actually, it's number 0. Flag comes down. Come on, was that holding? Oh, come on. Better be defensive. Illegal man downfield. 5-yard penalty is going to bring up 1st and 15 for FIU. Start calling you FIU. Please reset the game clock to 7:05. FIU is beating themselves. Some guy just did a choke motion. I don't know what that's about. All right, Pizanski under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off the right side. He's got some room at the 25, out of bounds. Is that Stoic Jr.? KJ Owens is in the game with a knee brace. Stowe Jr., 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2nd down 10. Florida International from the 25. Owens out left. Pizanski in the shotgun. Pizanski drops back. Batted down! Deflected and batted at the line of scrimmage. Oye Badeju. 3rd down and 10. That is one big fella. Oh my goodness. All right, don't know why I'm yawning. The game's not that boring. I did get plenty of sleep last night. I can't complain. 6'7", 295, Obadehu. All right, Pizanski in the shotgun, drops back. And he's got some room. He's rolling to his right. He's rolling. He's running. He's tucking it at the 30. Oh, head-to-head. Oh, should that be a penalty? That was head-to-head contact. Knocked him down. But short of the 1st down. Why was that not a flag? Why was that not a flag? That was head-to-head. We're looking at it again in slow motion. Yeah, that was head-to-head. Why was that not a penalty by Mitchell? Wow. That made no sense. That made no sense whatsoever. Helmet to helmet, head-to-head contact. 4th and 1, Fui's going for it. And they run it up the middle. No, flag. Now they're going to have to punt. Unless it was offsides. Oh my gosh, delay of game, how? Now you got to punt. Yeah, they're saying the official wouldn't let him snap the ball. That's pretty rotten. Wow. Dang. I still don't understand. The 25-second clock here, 40-second clock there. It's crazy. Make up your freaking mind. Oh, they're going to run it anyway. He's got some room. Oh, a fake punt. Oh, all the way out to the 50. FIU. He says, okay, give me the penalty. We're going to take it anyway. Oh, there's a flag. Holding. 10-yard penalty. Oh, man, that was perfect. Jackson Verdugo. I didn't see it. Charles Kelly was over it, but I didn't see it. All right, now they're punting from inside their 20. There's the punt. The kicker was knocked down. Takes an FIU bounce. Oh! 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 The guy picked it up and fumbled it. FIU may have the ball, maybe. I don't know. Oh, no, FIU touched it first. No, it's not a fumble. Still Jax State's ball, because if the defense touches it first, we had asked this. Defense touched it first, then offense touches it, and then they fumble it. It's still the offensive ball. So how did they touch it at the 45? Oh, it hit him there. That's why. Wasn't the 45-yard line, the 35-yard line. They better not mark it at the 45. Yeah, I mean, I got you. That was fine. I understand that. Hey, let's see, blah, blah, blah. What's going on here? Oh, I cashed out and bet JSU. All right. Hopefully they'll win for you. Riding Jackson State, Mr. Always Right. Hello, where's Dr. DeLay? Orioles fan just joining. Hey, how you doing? Dr. DeLay, he is away today, but he'll be back later. He is away, but I am subbing in for him. I am his buddy, he's a friend, Triska Deca. I am helping him out with this. I don't have quite the accent that he has, his southern Texas accent. I can talk lots of different ways, depending on where I am and what I do. But anyway, here we go. Jacksonville State will have the ball somewhere between their 35 and their 45-yard line. I'm guessing it's going to be the 35. The ref said 45, but there's no way it can be the 45. So I don't understand that. But we will find out in a minute. Oh, I got something here on my phone. Oh, I got rankings. I don't want rankings. I want scores. Scores. Don't want rankings. Give me scores. So we're waiting on that. All right, what else do we got up there? We've got Oregon and USC 28-14. Notre Dame 56-0 over Syracuse. Vanderbilt over Kentucky Fried Chicken 31-3. Texas 31, Arkansas 20. Tulane is crushing Temple 20-7. And Kansas State, I'm guessing it's Kansas State, 31-21 over Utah. So that is a shocker right there. Utah down 10 with, at halftime. They got a picture of the moon there. Let's see. Conference Bowl USL or eligibility. Jacksonville State eligible. Western Kentucky eligible. Kennesaw State eligible. FIU needs to win one more game. Could it be today? Louisiana Tech needs one win. All right, Jacksonville. Creel in the shotgun. Bunch of stuff going on in the backfield. Hands it off. Gives it off to Cook. Cook's dancing around. Oh! He fumbled. Oh, they didn't fumble, but he tripped himself up. We've got a flag for some reason in the back. If it stands, Cook is down 2 yards back, but the flag will tell us more. Personal foul. Hitting below the waist. Blocking below the waist, number 12. So Creel blocking below the waist. Wow, hit the guy right in the ouch. All right. First down and 25. That was a 15-yard penalty. Ouch. Back at the 22, Creel. Shotgun, sidecar to his right. Man in motion. Hands it to Cook. Cook off the left side. Squirts through the middle. Gets about 7, maybe 8. It's going to bring up second down and 17. Cook is now the leading rusher in all of college football. Time of possession has been pretty even, 20 minutes to 19. Creel drops back. He's got some run. He just throws it up out of bounds. It's going to bring up third and 17. He had two Florida International, what are they, Panthers? 2 Panthers right on him. All right, Creel getting his stuff together. Oh, man, they called him grounding. Grounding. Yeah, I don't know if that was. I don't know. That was not a good call. 3rd and 25 again. So an 8-yard penalty. All right, Jacksonville. 3rd and 25. Creel in the shotgun. Staring. Well, they're taking forever here. What's going on? Now he's back. Waiting. Like a mini huddle. All right, now they're coming back to the line. What's going on? Okay, so it's not intentional grounding. Okay, so a little review. So Pittsburgh beat Tulane 5-3 on penalty kicks in soccer. All right, back to 3rd and 17. Creel in the shotgun. They're from the 30-yard line. Creel drops back. He's looking, scanning the field. Moves to his left, back to his right. Now he's scrambling. And he's going to toss it long out of bounds. All that for nothing. Flag comes in. What's going on? If this is against FIU, this would be one of their worst penalties of the day. Okay, all right. So no flag, 4th down. So FIU I don't see anybody downfield. Oh, the lineman got pushed out of the... Oh, my goodness. The lineman got pushed 5 yards downfield. All right, there's the side punt. So punt to the 40. So FIU gets great field position at the 40-yard line. All right, with 3:54 left in the 3rd quarter... It's at 5 o'clock. This game is really taking long. All right, let's check the feed here. Sorry that I've been missing. Okay, what do we got? Jacksonville State says TND Big Jax. Notre Dame and their cupcake schedule. Yeah, cupcake schedule last week again. Pitt. Played good teams and lost. The rest are terrible. Toby... Jacksonville for life. Thugs only. I don't know about thugs only, but take away the T and it's hugs only. Remember that. All right, here we go from the 40. FIU drops back. Pazanski toss across the middle. Finally, someone catches the ball. Pazanski's over 100 yards passing. Number 7, McNeil. All right, come out, Pazanski. Let's get some passes. All right, Pazanski. Cross the 50. 1st and 10. From the 43, Pazanski drops back. He throws it. It is open, wide open. Alex Perry inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Wow, they are close again. FIU, can they tie it? Or will they fumble it or give another pick? If you remember, Pazanski threw a pick in the end zone from the 3-yard line, and then they fumbled it on their last drive. All right, 1st and 10. Pazanski. Pazanski in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands off to Owens. And he's stuffed right up the middle. Come on. You guys, you runners have been gaining yards. Going out to the left. Going out to the right. Why are you going up the middle on 1st and 10. Owens is wearing that brace. Kind of looks like that thing Forrest Gump had when he was a kid. All right, Pazanski. Under center. Now he drops back. He's in the shotgun. Hands off again to Owens. Up the middle. Gets about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7. Are you going to go for it on 4th down if you don't make it? I don't know. I think I'd kick the field goal, but that's just me because I'm a safety guy. All right, one of the commentators thinks they're going to go for it on 4th down. One of them thinks they'll kick the field goal. I don't know how I got that cut. All right, 4th down, Pazanski. Shotgun, flag. Another flag. What is this? Did I get a bug bite? False start. Got some kind of bug bite on my finger. I don't understand that. Very strange. All right. Okay. All right. What else we got? We got something here. Come on, Jax. If you ain't caught a body, let's go FIU. All right. I got a lot to read here, so I will get to them in a second. All right. Pazanski. He's going to take it. Oh, they got him in the backfield. He was going to run it himself on 3rd and 11. He had a lane, but 96 from Jackson State took him for a TFL sack in the back. Was that Perez or something? Perez. Peter. Starts with a P. All right, so Noah Grant, who's also number 16 for FIU. They got 2 number 16s. How is that even legal? 35-yard attempt for Grant. He's good. Oh, it's good. All right, 21-17. All right, let me check some of this stuff here. All right, Thugs Only, we talked about that. Kenneth, I scrap metal and made over $300. All right, nice. Oh, geez, I've wandered into the land of obscure football teams. Cheers, Dr. Delay from the Magic Man. Toby, I hit a 550 hammered zonker on Nottingham. Wow. On Nottingham today, so house money all day. All right, very good. Orioles fan, let's go FIU. Toby again, come on, Jax. If you ain't caught a body, then get the freak from round me. Magic Man, wow, Dr. Delay aged a lot. Ha ha! Funny. Do I really look that old? I'm sorry. Maybe it's the gray, maybe it's the head, maybe it's the shaved hair, maybe it's the pot belly. I don't know. All right. Oh, whoa. Get out of here. Oh, man. Come on. What's going on? Norwal. I don't think so. All right. Okay. Magic Man. Hit us only. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about, Togi. Thug play. Gotcha. Remember, though, thug play without the T is hug play. All right. Let's see what you got here. Florida International, 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There comes the kick. Can't even see the ball. It's caught at the 9. Fair catch at the 9. Oh, that means they bring it out at the 25. That's right. All right, Reichsteiner is going to see if he can make something happen. All right, so if Jacksonville State can score a touchdown, they might be able to put this game in the bag. Time of possession is pretty even, 21:45 to Jayville and 22:40 to FIU. All right, Creel in the shotgun. Takes the snap, passes to number 13 off the right side. 1st down. Pearson Baldwin for 11 yards. So Jacksonville State going to be at the 35.5-yard line. How they gave him the 36, I have no idea. He was clearly out of bounds. Up the middle. Is that going to be Owens? 3-yard gain for Owens. No, Owens. Cook. Sorry. 3-yard gain for Cook. All right. Everybody's holding up their fourth quarter. Can FIU become bowl eligible on senior day? And my throat is hurting. All right, let's go some scores here. All right, we got Oregon 28-14 over USC. Yeah, that should happen. Oregon's ranked 7. USC's ranked 15. Notre Dame 63-0 over Syracuse. When is enough enough? Vandy 38-3 over Kentucky. Texas 38-20 over Arkansas. Tulane 23-7 over Temple. Kansas State 31-21 over Utah. That's still at halftime, so I don't know what the deal with that one is. Michigan over Maryland 28-10. Again, expected. Pittsburgh, Georgia Tech will start in 50 minutes if this game gets done. I'm hoping I have time to set that one up. I got to do something different on the stream for that one. Finals, we got Miami beat Virginia Tech, Alabama over Eastern Illinois, Oklahoma 17-6 over Missouri, Georgia beat Charlotte, Texas A&M beat Samford. Again, I don't understand why these teams are playing those teams like B colleges or small colleges this late in the season. Doesn't make any sense to me. Don't make no sense to me, man. Don't make no sense to me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Creel's got 138 yards passing. Cook's got 132 rushing. D. Johnson's got 49 yards receiving. Definitely not an offensive powerhouse game. Been a lot of defense today. A lot of defense. All right, Miami is the most overrated city in Florida. Jacksonville is better than Miami. Wrapped up tighter than a Magnum Jimmy on my thug piece. Okay. Yeah, it was a hug play because they got wrapped up. Ha ha! You got it. All right, time to get cocky. Go JSU. TCU 14-73. No, 14-7 in the third quarter. Toby says TCU gonna win. I would hope. Those Horned Frogs, they got that purple jersey. Jacksonville's got 14 points off of turnovers, and the Panthers have 3 turnovers. Oh, yeah. All right, Jacksonville State. Off the right side. Creel's got some room inside the 40, down to the 39. Wow. Creel. Creel is Creel good. Ankle tackle saved a touchdown. Creel in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes the pitch. He's going himself again. Up the middle, 5 more yards for Creel. He's just creeling it in. 2nd down and 5 for Creel. Carter coming off the field. Both of these schools knows what's at stake. FIU wants a bowl game. Jacksonville State wants a championship. 2nd down, 5. Creel in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. No! He keeps it himself. Fumble! Fumble, Ruski. Creel coughs it up. Number 0 from the FIU. The Panthers recover. Chauncey Jr. Chaney Jr. Creel coughs it up. Wow. FIU saying thank you, Creel. That was Creel nice of you to give us the ball. All right, going to inflate those records somehow. TCU going to win. SEC inflating records. That was an Uber smash play. Billy Creel. Caden is the Creel deal. Oh, Jesus. All right, Pizanski drops back. Does a little flip. Oh! Pummeled at the 25. Sanders delivering a solid shot. Gain of maybe 2. Number 6. All right, the 35 line, 2nd and 6. It's a gain of 4. Whoa, I didn't even see it. Oh, nice pass up the middle. He's got some room. Oh, my goodness. Owens, does he score? Score, Owens. FIU with the lead. That was a short or long screen pass out to the side. Owens dodges some people. Race into the end zone. Alex Perry's number 4 for FIU. And we've got a 65-yard touchdown pass. Oh, my gosh. Pizanski to Perry. He's racing 3 guys. Races them to the end zone. Carries 3 out of the end zone. Ball hits the pylon. Oh, man. Woo! FIU about to make it a 3-point lead. They're not going to take another look at that. Some people think he was out of bounds. FIU. Man, my throat hurts for some reason. Yep, that's his touchdown. That's a touchdown. All right, reportedly Bengals star Joe Burrow going to miss the game against the Patriots. I cannot believe that FIU is now ahead. Oh, Jesus. Let's go. Come on, Jayville. Toby says yes. Orioles fan says, FIU, that's what you deserve, says Toby Fletcher. Gosh darn it, says Toby Fletcher. FIU beating Jacksonville State. Yeah, baby. That's the Orioles fan. Toby Fletcher then says, nah, they aren't. Gosh darn it. You gotta be. I thought, Toby, there was something else after that. Mr. DeLay, CEO, host, great evening. Hello, Charles Adderley. Dr. DeLay is away for the day, and I am in to stay in his place. Just for now. But we've got a game here, 24-21, Florida International. All right, those of you that are in the stream, thank you very much for checking in with us today. I am not Dr. DeLay. I am Tris Gadeka, the guy that's always commenting here and there, talking about food or cookies or bringing something in about a movie or some kind of 80s reference. I do not have all the technical knowledge that Dr. DeLay does. He pretty much sets it up and says, push this button, push that button, click this, click that, and I try to do it, and if everything works out, this is what you see. This morning, I missed something on a screen, and that's why we started a little late. I'm sorry about that, but we got it all squared away. We are coming back to Miami. We are coming back to Miami, and we are going to see the fourth quarter of this football game. Hopefully, it will be over in time for the Pittsburgh game to start. We've got 12:56 remaining in the fourth quarter. FIU took the lead on a long 65-yard pass set up by a turnover, fumble by Creel. All right, the kick is out of the end zone. FIU Panthers leading. Oh, Tulane is now up 23-7 over Temple. Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. All right, Jacksonville State is trying to do back-to-back APP and CUSA championship. So back-to-back appearance in the Conference USA championship. Creel under center at the 25. Drops back. Passes. He's got a guy at the 34. It's taken 6 guys to stop him. That was Reichsteiner. Finally caught a ball. 9-yard completion, 2nd and 1 from the 34. Reichsteiner coming out. He's holding his hand. He might be hurt. He's like, dude, I caught a ball. My hand hurts now. What? They gave him a first down. 1st and 10, Jayville. Creel is scrambling. He's going to run it now across the 35 to the 39. I bet you they're going to mark this at the 40. They do. He was clearly out at the 39. I think these refs are like, we're just going to round up. I'm looking at his feet right now. Yeah, maybe, but it wasn't at the 40. 2nd down and 5. All right, hand it off to Cook. Cook's on the right side. Hard-earned 1 yard. Hard-earned yard. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for Jayville. Jermeal Shear, something, number 22, stuffed Cook for only a yard. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4. That was Sterling. Okay, hand it off again upside. Cook's going nowhere. FIU got him for a loss. It's going to bring up 4th and 5. Will Jacksonville go for it or will they punt? Fourth down. Oh, my goodness. Home field advantage helping out here. They're punting. And there's a punt from the 41. Fair caught at the 10. 49-yard punt. No yard return. So FIU will start at their 10-yard line. All right, let's take a look at some scores. Oregon over USC, 28-21. Syracuse with the ball, but New Orleans is up 70-0. Vanderbilt 45, UK 9. Texas 38, Arkansas 23 with the ball at the Texas 15, 4th and 10. All right, down 15, 4th and 10 with third quarter. I'd be kicking the field goal because you're moving the ball. You don't need the 15 points because if you miss, then you're done. But if you kick a field goal, you're still in it. So I don't know what Arkansas is going to do. I guess we'll find out. Tulane 26, Temple 7. So I'm guessing that Tulane had 2 touchdowns and they're just kicking field goals now. So Temple, if they could score a touchdown, they'd be back in it. K-State now leading. Oh, the lead to Utah is now down to 3, and Utah has the ball. So Utah coming back on the K-State. Kansas State University. I'm waiting to see what Arkansas does. Are any of you guys out there pulling for Arkansas? I don't know how many points they were given, what they have to cover. But again, 4th and 10 from the 15. I'm kicking the field goal. I'm not gonna go for it. You're down 15. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. If you don't score any points in Texas, they went for it and didn't get it. Boom! I wonder how. Pretty stupid. Or did you try to kick a field goal and miss it? Because now Texas has the ball at the 25. Was it a sack? If anybody can chime in and let me know what happened to that Texas game. All right, come on, Jacksonville. Yes, FIU. That's what you deserve. Gosh darn it, we read that. Nah, gosh darn it, you got to be. All right, stopping by to show my support and hit the like button. Thank you, Charles Adderley, 9381. Why do you think they call him Dr. Delay? Very special guest host. This is powerful indeed. All right, Pizanski. Pizanski in the shotgun. Okay, what are they doing? All right, there we go. Now walking under center. Now he's back, resetting the clock. All right, shotgun. He takes the snap. He's back. He's throwing. Oh, is he hit? And he makes it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, what else we got? Maybe the doctor will like the stream. Maybe. If Jacksonville State doesn't win tonight, oh boy, I won't be accountable. I won't either. You are doing well, my humble opinion. Many thanks, Charles Adderley. Doing a great job filling in for Dr. Delay. Thank you, Royals fan. The dude is way better than Dr. Delay. Why? Because at least he didn't abandon us. Ha ha! I'm here. Crazy Cuda coming at you. All right, let me out. Laughing out loud, Toby. Ha ha! All right, hands it off again to the left side. That is... Was that Owens? No, that wasn't Owens. Payne. Payne got thrown to the field. That was Owens. I'm getting all these numbers mixed up. 5 is Owens. 5 is Owens. 6 is that other dude. 4 is Cook. All right, so that was Owens for a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy. Orioles fans, 90-yard drive coming up for FIU. That would be great for FIU. Oh! Oh, no! No, the ball is batted up in the air. It's picked up. No, it's dropped. It's dropped. They had him back at the goal line. Threw the ball. Ball was batted up about 15 yards in the air. Pizanski throws it. Batted up by number 99. Hoobaja. That ball went about 15 yards in the air and almost caught. Oh, man, that would have been sweet for Jayville. All right, it's 4th and 7, though. Florida's got to punt it. Punting from the end zone. Will Hoyt kicks it. Nice punt back to the 34-yard line. 46 yards. Nice punt. Jacksonville has 9 minutes to try to save their season to get their back-to-back appearance in the CUSA. All right, Pazanski didn't get any passing yards that time, so he's stuck at 196. Owens is stuck at 68. Perry's got 109 yards receiving. And what do we got? We got some tackles. McCrew's got 9 tackles for FIU. Sanders has got 7 for Jacksonville State. Creel at 148. But they got the ball. I cannot believe Arkansas didn't get that field goal. Makes no sense to me. Syracuse finally at the Notre Dame 18-yard line. Dude, when you're down 70-0 and you're at the 18 and it gets to be 4th down, you kick the freaking field goal to get on the board and rule out the shutout. If you go for it and don't make it, you're going to look really stupid. Get that goose egg off the board. So Syracuse, I better see something on the scoreboard from you. If I see a 0, you're pathetic. I mean, you might be pathetic anyway, but yeah. All right, Jacksonville State betrayed me. I'm really sorry there, Toby. Arkansas is getting their self spanked by Texas. Well, again, hey, Orioles fan, I'm telling you, they were stupid in not kicking the field goal. So again, I don't know what they did or didn't do, if they threw a pick or sacked or whatever. They were at the 15. Texas started at the 25. So if it was a missed field goal, I think they would have brought it out to the 20. So I'm assuming it must have been a 10-yard sack. So why they didn't just go for the field goal, cut the lead to 12, and now it's over. Now the lead is 22, and they're not going to come back from that. That's just stupidness. Stupidness. But again, I'm not a college coach. I'm just a high school coach, and I disagree a lot of times with what other coaches do, but I go for what's given. All right, Creel drops back, pass it across the middle. Cook's got some room. 50, 40, 30, 20. Oh, man, he's all the way inside the 20. Cook, now with over 200 yards on the day combined. Wowzers. Go Cook. Cook is cooking. Cam Cook down to the 20-yard line. $43 yards. I thought it was further than that. So he's not quite over 200. I thought he had some other passes earlier. So my mistake on that. But that gets Creel up to 191. I really thought Cook had caught the ball earlier today because they were talking about his receptions. All right, double deuce for FIU is on the ground. So we got an injury timeout with 8:42 left on the clock. Kentucky 72, Louisville 62 in basketball. Davidson beating Baylor at halftime. Davidson popping those threes, man. Boop, boop, boop. Go Davidson. Although I got to root for Baylor too. We got some headlines here. Armin Sarkakuna, defense Dan Hooker, second round submission in light. Well, I don't know. UFC, I don't know anything about them. I thought they were doing football. So forget that. Okay. Jacksonville State at the 22. Take the snap, hand it off. Cook's got it. Cook a fumble. Fumble is out. FIU gets it again. Oh my gosh. FIU recovers the second fumble. Oh my gosh. No. Cook, no. Tale of two halves. Man, how are you doing that? Wow, they're doing some kind of belt down there. I don't know if that's a WWE belt or what. Cook crossed the 20, and then the ball got stripped out from him. Wow. .35 gets in there, punches it. Wow, he didn't even, that wasn't against his chest at all. All right, FIU, Pizanski. He's got a guy behind him. Two back. He's got a back in the eye. There he goes. Pizanski hands off. Throws them down. That was number 6, Carey, with a loss of 3. Well, right now, FIU, they can work the clock if their defense keeps playing. Jacksonville State betrayed you. Yes, they did, Toby, again. Arkansas is getting spanked. Agreed. That's why Arkansas is 2-8. J-State definitely betrayed Toby. All right, Pizanski in the shotgun. 18 in motion. Fakes it. He goes back. Oh, is he sacked? Oh, is it going to be grounding? It didn't make it. All right, he was out of the blinds. All right, we got Oregon. Oregon drops back, throws it. 30-yard touchdown, Oregon. 35-21, Oregon. 3rd and 13 for the FIU. $7:45 remaining. Pizanski drops back. He rolls. He is thrown down. No, it's going to be grounding. That should be. Oh, no, he was out of the pocket. He was out of the pocket. It's going to be still 4th down, though. All right, so now Jacksonville State. They've got to come out, run, and run that clock down, so they got the last possession. $7:38. 4th and 13. They're not going to review it. They think that he was down, but it's not going to happen. There's the punt. 7:30 on the clock. And Jacksonville State picks it up at the 28-yard line, or 29. 51-yard boot. All righty. Still weird. 2 UAB football players were stabbed by teammate at the team facility Saturday morning prior to the game versus South Florida. Very odd. Very odd. Very odd. Anything else going on? Syracuse scored 70-7. Woo-hoo! Oh, Utah is now leading KSU. So Utah came back. All right, Creel in the shotgun. He's going to run it himself off the left side. Now he cuts back. He's got some room, cuts back. He moves up. He's got about 4 yards. 4 yards does Creel. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Those of you that have chimed in to listen to Dr. Delay, I'm sorry, Dr. Delay is not here today. I am substituting for him. Dr. Delay will be back later this evening. All right, Creel in the shotgun, drops back. Looking to pass, he tosses it down the middle. He's got a man. It's tipped. Oh, no go. Number 27 says, ain't happening on my watch. That was Clark. Clark Barr. Clark, is that any relation to you, Mr. Kenneth Clark? All right, Creel drops back. He's scrubbling, he's scribbling, he's going to roll, he's going to get hit. There's a flag. Something's going to happen on this play. I don't know. It's either going to be a flag or a sack. We will see. Jermaine Carter brought him down. Could it be holding? Offense, that's going to be declined. It's declined because we got the sack, says FIU. 4th down with 6:45 on the clock. Oh! Yeah, I agree. They're talking about how fast they went. Okay, little side punt. It's going to bounce at the 30, and the 28 goes out of bounds. 6:27 on the clock. Bengals quarterback will not be activated off injured reserve for Sunday's game versus the Patriots. Jonathan Jones confirms. Jarvis Ward injured off reserves. Something about Sunday's game at the Chiefs. Lions activate Reed from injured reserve. Rams and LB agree to a 3-year contract for $22.5 million. All right, here we go. FIU. We've got Pazanski. Let's not be Pedantki. Gonna hand it off to Owens. Owens up the middle for 2. 2nd down and 8 at the 30. All righty. Bulldogs winning. The Bulldogs. If the Bulldogs are Jacksonville, no, they're Jacksonville or the Gamecocks. Not sure who the Bulldogs are. Georgia? 2nd down 8. Pazanski. Hands off again to Owens. Owens up the middle for 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. James Madison over Washington State. Old Dominion over Georgia Southern. Auburn crushing Mercer. Missouri losing to Kansas State. Oh. Nevada beating Wyoming. All right, off the left side goes Curry. He's got snow. Owens all the way down. He's got now over 100 yards. Off the left side, Owens takes about a 40-yard notch. That's going to give them a 1st down. And now they can run out the clock. If they score a touchdown, it's lights out Jacksonville State. He's at the 22. Owens is now 12 yards shy of Cook. Wow. And that clock keeps moving. 7, 6, 5. They're not letting him snap it. I don't understand how the refs can say you can't snap it when you're ready. Why does the offense have to wait for the defense in college? I don't understand that. Offense should not have to wait for the defense. I'm confused. 2nd down and 6. Owens at 124. Second down, 6 from the 19. Owens. 2 more yards, maybe 3. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. No, that wasn't Owens. Why did you say Owens? That was the other guy. Third down and 3. FIU. If they can get a first down, they can take it under 2 minutes. Providence beat Penn State in basketball. All right, it's like, oh, you can't go yet. Why? Why can you not snap the ball? Look at, come on! How in the world can the umpire tell him he can't snap it, and then they get a delay of game penalty? How? That makes no sense. How do you have delay of game penalty when you're not allowed to snap the ball and the ref says you can't? Look, it's right there. And then he gets spiked in the rear end. That is not fair. That makes no sense. That's bull garbage. Who in the world is in charge of NCAA rules and refs? You can't stop the offense from moving the ball. That's twice. That's garbage, man. That is freaking garbage. That could be the difference in the game. So there you go. Owens runs up the middle. It's going to be 4th and 7. They're going to have to kick a field goal, giving Jacksonville State time to go down the field and win. That makes no sense. What's going on in the chat on that? Substituting players, FIU lobby. Yeah, I need some caffeine. Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get that at all. All right, so they're going to kick a 37-yard field goal or attempt one. Here, 4th and 7. Right down the middle. Snapped it. The kick is up. It is good. FIU up 27-21. What's going on now? Now there's something they're saying no, and what? What? Flag? Was there a flag on the field? Now what's going on? What the heck? What? They're not going to repeat 4th down. Why would you take it off the clock? So are they going to take the points off the board? So they took the points off the board. Never a good thing to do. I'm sorry, as a coach, you never take points off the board. Now it's 4th and 2. I mean, it was 4th and inches maybe, but I still wouldn't do it. I don't take points off the board. Because now what? How in the world? Now they had to burn a timeout. What is going on here with FIU and the refs? Okay. Look, okay. I understand. If you go up 6, the other team can score 7. But you're forcing them to score a touchdown. And they only have 2 offensive touchdowns. Okay, I believe. I think one of them was a defensive touchdown. No, it was. They were all offensive touchdowns. I'm sorry. So, okay. But I don't know. I guess they missed the field goal, so I don't know. I don't take points off the board. My defense has been playing pretty good. 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. I'm kicking it deep. I've got all my timeouts. I'm okay with it. Oh, that was the soccer thing was professional soccer. So Pittsburgh wins 5-3 in the USL Championship game. Cool. Go Pittsburgh. All right, 4th and 2. Pazanski back. Hands it off up the middle. No, he's taking it himself. Pazanski gets the first down. It's all good. FIU first. Oh, there's a flag. There's a flag. Holding offense. 10-yard penalty. So now you're going to kick the field goal, right? Payne. What a pain you are here, Payne. Now the question. Oh, man, coach is mad. He said, son of a gun. All righty, so let's see what we got here in the chat. Jackson State going to pull it off. If offense substitutes, the ref stops them, allowing the defense to also substitute. Yeah, but I don't understand how you can give them a late... How can you give them a delay of game when you're not letting them snap? That doesn't make any sense. If offense substitutes, the ref stops them, allowing the defense to also substitute. But again, I mean, is that because the offense substituted a little later or what? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense that you can get delay of game because the defense is subbing slow. I mean, that's just, I would do that all the time. I would say, hey, guys, run slow onto the field, and that way we'll get a delay of game penalty. Jacksonville State's still going to pull it off? Maybe. I would think so, but former Southerner here. Percussion. Euphonium. I'm not sure what all that stuff means. TND Big Jax and Pox 30L. I'm at a stupid rule in my opinion. I'm. Okay. Oh, I'm guessing it's. Yeah, it's a stupid rule. I don't know. I'm sure it has its reasons. But 2 times in a row, they wanted to snap it, and they weren't allowed to snap it, and they got a delay of game penalty. And this ref even got the ball spiked in his rear end. Is that the delay of game? Sorry. I get a little crazy sometimes. Yeah. All right, I got to get a drink of water. Can't see without my glasses on. All righty. USC now down 27-35. Notre Dame final. Vandy 45-10. Texas now 52-23. Where if Arkansas would have freaking kicked that field goal, would have probably changed the course of the game. Temple down 34-13. Pittsburgh game starts in 6 minutes. We are not starting on time. Dennis, if you're on your, Dr. Delay, if you're on your way home, let me know what you want me to do. I'm assuming I finished this. One, because we don't know who's going to win. But we'll be starting that Pittsburgh game a little later. Make sure you put a little note in there. Pittsburgh game will be starting a little later. All right, here we go with the field goal. Oh, it's up. It's good. FIU 27. Jacksonville 21. Well, I guess no matter what happens, FIU's going to cover the spread. I don't think Jacksonville's going to score too many points. If they score a touchdown, I'm pretty sure the spread was more than 1. Don't know what it was. If some of you know out there, you can let me know. What else we got here? Yeah, it's a strategy and teams started using it. Rivalry week in college football next weekend. You got it, Kenneth. Let's see. Subbing late on O is a screw up now. Got to sub ASAP to avoid that situation. D can take their time. Can't believe it. Nice. Stupid rule for sure, NCAA. Nonsense. The Southerners are the Jax State marching band. Gotcha. A win tonight on Senior Day would make Florida International bowl eligible. righty. If FIU is going to kick the ball off, here it comes the kickoff. And the kick. And the kick is going to land at the goal line, and it is a fair catch. A fair catch would take it out to the 25. All right, Mr. Creel. Mr. Creel, Katie Creel has 191 yards. Let us see. All right, Creel. Back in the shotgun. Setting up his offense. Sidecar to the right. Creel takes the snap. He drops back. Pass it across the middle. And it's caught. No, it's dropped by Reichsteiner. Baldwin. I'm sorry. Baldwin. Dropped. It would only been a 3-yard gain, so it's not a big deal. Plus, the clock would have been rolling. So that drop was not so bad. Why they even called that play, I have no idea. All right, Creel. Drop back. He's going to run it. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. First down, Jacksonville State. But we got an injured player. Did they mark? It should be. It should be a first down. Yeah, 1st and 10. 1:39 on the clock. Mr. Creel. Oh, no. It's a lineman. Creel's rushed the ball 18 times today. I do not know what his tally is. Oh, he's got 89 rushing yards. 89 rushing yards. The thing is, isn't it true that in college sacks count against your rushing yard total? I think that's the way that works for college. So, I mean, they've got lots of rushing yards. I mean, they've got with Cook's 133, Creel's 89, and I'm sure they have a few others. We got well over 200 yards rushing. All right, they've got 3 timeouts left. They're coming back on the field. I know that I am a little behind the screen. I can see. Wish I could kind of hide that a little bit. I'm trying not to look at it. All right, Creel in the shotgun. Of course, there's the referee there. Won't let him do anything. All right, he finally gets out of the way. There's the snap. Quick toss. Outside, left sided. He's out of bounds. 3 yards. Number 9. Number 9 for 3 yards. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess you were expecting to have a gap there, but there was nothing. 2nd down and long 6. Creel drops back. Blitz coming. Here, Creel's got some room. He's going to run. He's got to the 50. Out of bounds, Creel. 1st and 10, Jacksonville State. 1:24 on the clock. And the Pittsburgh game is going to start any minute. All right, I think my charger is tapped out. So I don't have any more from there. I don't know if this will work. Let's see. Hold on a second. All right, 2nd down and 5 coming up. Creel has over 100 yards rushing. Drops back, Creel. He's getting caught. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, they swing him to the ground at the 45. No, that is not charging. Okay, so that is not charging, so I don't want to waste my time with that. So that didn't work. So put that over there. All right, it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. This is a must-do. All right, they're going to take a timeout. Jacksonville State with 1:10. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Let's do a quick check. Oregon up 35-27. Notre Dame is over 70-7. Vandy 45-10. Texas 52-30. And that could easily be 45-33. You know, if they would have listened to me. But they don't listen to me. Tulane 34, Temple 13 with the ball. Kansas State took the lead again, but there's still 13 minutes left in the quarter. 38-35. All right, 3rd down. 3rd and 6, Creel from the 45. He's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Everybody's rushing. Back to Cook. Cook's got some room. Cook for the first down. Did he get the first down? No. Out of bounds. 4th and short. 4th and 3. This is the game. Penalty marker. Out of bounds. Oh no! Jacksonville. They're going to check the spot of the foot, but they don't think the foot was there for Steiner. Catch. No, foot is out of bounds. Nope. 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 He was not dragging his feet. Wow. That was close, though. Sorry, Steiner. Now, if you had 3 timeouts, but they burned their timeout for a nothing burger on one of their plays. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone. I would have gone right side, not left side. Everything was right side. Timeout, timeout, timeout for Jayville. All right, let's see what else is going on here. I can't believe that. Nice. Count to 10 in the voice. All right, Skylar Ridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do or die. It was, and they died. Arkansas just scored. I let the Pitt GT stream know you will be a little late due to this game. Thank you, Orioles fan. Appreciate it. Are you calling the GT game? I will start it. I'm hoping Dr. Delay will be back so you guys can be happy. QB sneak. Yeah, QB sneak might have worked. Yeah, I thought he had the first down. I thought Cook had the first down. All right, FIU, 2nd and 8. And he's up the middle running. He's got some room. First down. Game over. FIU with the victory. 27-21. What? Why? There's nothing you can do. All they got to do is kneel now. What's the deal with that? I mean, I'm all for trying, hey, one more chance, but dude, why? Wow. FIU now 6-5. Jacksonville State 7-4. Look, I'm sorry for those of you that lost a little bit of money. Hopefully you bet the over. And that's the over was more than this. I don't know. 48 points. Those of you that needed FIU to win, I'm happy for you. It's crazy. Crazy. The refs were goofy in this game on both sides. So I'm waiting for Dr. DeLay to tell me what to do here. This is supposed to go right into the pit game. Oh, what? No, they don't think he got the first down? They're giving it to him, and it looks like it was short. It looked like it was short, and they gave him the first down. I think it was a horrible spot. That's a little crazy. Yeah. What a game. What a crazy game. All right, I don't know what the pit game. I don't see the pit game up here. Yeah, just kneeling and downing. That's it. All right, I got to get my my notes out here so I can figure out what to do for game 2. Oh, that's right. I've got to end this broadcast and then I've got to start another one. So, hey, those of you that were here, I see there's 44 of you. Wow. Hey, thank you very much. Again, I'm not Dr. DeLay. Dr. DeLay is away today, but he'll be back later. I was helping with this game out. I hope it was entertaining. Sorry for those of you for Jacksonville, but excited for Florida International. We're going to be going to the Pittsburgh game if I can bring it up. Even if I can't, I know Dr. DeLay is going to be here at halftime, at least from what he told me. But I'm going to do my best to get it up. It might take me a little bit of time, but I will be here. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you. Thank Dr. DeLay. Thanks to all of you that chimed in. Again, another big thanks to Keefe Chambers for your 5 spot. That was great. I hope everything goes well with what you need to do for Christmas. All right, I will see you guys later. Adios, Moses.